Hello and welcome to the race by race preview for Happy Valley on Wednesday night. 9-race program coming up on the B course, and joined on the panel today by Paul Lally and Tom Wood. And Tom, we kick things off early with the foes doing battle again. Stoltz v Special M in the first. Yeah,
it's a pretty small field to open the program, Mark. Just the 7 runners going around in it now, with one scratching. Zach Purton's got plenty of good rides through the course of the night. Of course, picking off hopefully where he left off from Sunday with 5 winners there.
And a further 5 placings just to boot as well. Hello to you, Paul Lally. What about any jackpots on Wednesday night?
Yeah, there's 2 jackpots, 1.6 million going into the triple trio and 3 million going into the 6-up win bonus. So a couple of really good jackpots there. A couple of first starters of interest as well throughout the card.
We'll get to them later in the program. In fact, there's a couple in the first race of first starters. There is also a scratching in race number 1 of the 6 Heart Conquered. Unfortunately has come out, so just the field, as Tom said, of 7 in the opening race on the program. It's over the 1,000 metres and it is a Class 3. Stoltz goes up £7 for his win over Special M last time. Special M carries £1 less on that defeat. Northern Dragon has had 3 trials since we last saw him towards the end of November. Lyrical Motion, Big Happiness make their Hong Kong debut. Like that, 2 starts for 2 placings over the 1,000 at Happy Valley. And Turin Warrior comes back in distance, Tom, from the 1,200 to the 1,000 metres.
And strangely, Paul, the speed here for a 1,000-metre race might only be moderate, but I think Stoltz can certainly get to the front here, dictating from that position. He might be just too tough to run down, even with top weight.
Yeah, exactly. There's no other really leader in the race. That's the thing. I mean, Special M doesn't really like to lead, and he'll be happy to take the trail. Like that can go forward, and all the other 4 runners in the race left now are horses that like to go back.
They are the trifecta from last time, the 3 on the pace, Stoltz, Special M and Like That. And the pilot of Stoltz, as it was last time, is Zach Purton. This is what he told Nick this morning out at Shartin.
Zach Stoltz was very good last time when you were able to get on him with the first time cheek pieces. Looking forward to getting back on him.
Yeah, of course. He won well. He's been penalised for that win, of course, so he's got to carry the big weight this time, but it's much the same field. And hopefully he can just get a nice enough run the first half of the race and give us a good kick again.
It certainly is much the same field, as you say. Him and Special M have had a right old stoush over the last couple of races. You managed to sit on this horse Monday and galloped him. Are you happy with the way he felt?
Yeah, he's going really well. He's moving well. He feels like he's full of confidence. He's nice and healthy, so he's in good form.
What are the attributes of him, Zach, that make him a sort of an ideal Happy Valley horse? What has he got that perhaps other horses that might not handle the track as well?
Oh, he's got good speed. It's a big asset around there. And I think he's got a fairly high cruising speed. We've seen last time when the race was run at a nice tempo, he still travelled really strongly, and then he gave a good kick off that. So if they can do that, then they're well placed around there.
He's on the cusp of obviously going up in grade should he win this Wednesday night. Do you feel he's a horse that can take that next step forward?
Well, he's shown so far that he's progressive. He hasn't been here very long and he's done a really good job so far. So there's no reason why he can't go up in grade and be competitive.
Sounds pretty confident, Zach, leading into the ride on Stoltz. Next replay, Paul, this is a first starter, Big Happiness. Raced under the same name for Kristen Buchanan, won over the 1,000 metres 3 times at Muswellbrook. He's had the 3 trials. Yeah,
he's had 3 trials to date, this horse as well, and did win one, and that was a Chungfa all-weather trial that he did win. Look, I'm happy to watch him go round. I thought he was pushed out a little bit in this trial.
I thought he was probably the better of the 2 here, Big Happiness. So I'm going to put him in for the back end of the quartet here. I didn't mind him over the final stage. He's got a little bit keen and had the mouth open after he was just half a stride slow out in that most recent trial we saw there at Sharton, but I thought he was the best of the 2 first starters here.
Lyrical Motion, the other one, was known as Falcon for Peter and Paul Snowden. He went over the 1,200 at Gosford, had another 4 trials outside of the one we just saw. Do we go again with Stoltz, Paul, in the first?
Yeah, I think he'll win again. It was a great win from him last time. I know he's going right up in the weights here, and he's £8 worse off with Special M, but I think he can beat him. I think it'll be the same first 3 as we saw in that race with Stoltz, Special M, Like That third. And of the rest, look, I put Turin Warrior in because he's had a couple of starts. Now he's had 3, and one of them hasn't been too bad, the run behind Super Dobbins. So I think it's around the top 3, though. 1, 2, 7 and 8.
Yeah, same tier, saw a trio 1, 2, 7, but I've thrown in one of the first starters there for a 4th, Big Happiness. But Stoltz, he's obviously done well since his last one. He's up 25 pounds the horse himself. Special M, Like That, and Big Happiness. 1, 2, 7 and 5.
And it is Stoltz who's the early favourite for race 1. He's 2s on in early markets.